Okay, so boom. Like the title of the show says, the episode this week. It was a busy week this week. A lot has gone down from signings to releases to fucking draft shit that's going down. It's a plethora of things going on right now. And instead of just talking through this and just rambling for this intro, let's just get straight to it.
What's up, this man? Check out Off the Bench anytime you get a chance. Hey, Off the Bench, it's 89. Check it out.
What up? What's good? What's happening? It's your boy Big Herb, and welcome to another episode of Off the Bench. We are on the road to 1,000 subs. So I'm trying to get there, but I need your help. And in order for me to help in order for you to help me to get there, you have to hit that sub, hit that like button, hit that notification bell on the side as well. It's only going to take you 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3. That's it. And when you push that bell notification, you'll be abreast of what's next on Off the Bench. Ladies and gentlemen, like I said in the intro, there's a lot of shit that we got to get to, but why not just bring somebody in here to talk about? So I'm just going to go ahead and get into it. Look here. This guy right here, he's the host of Ball in the Burgundy podcast, co-host of the Burgundy Breakdown podcast. He's the cream of the crop. This witty ass white boy has always had a funny comeback. Yeah. Okay, let's give this guy his proper due because he is John Kuiper Jr. because it's of extensive knowledge in collegiate football. Give it up to my second favorite white boy when it comes down to this whole entire Commanders. My homie right here, John.
Yeah.
What's good, homie?
What's happening? What's happening? Oh,
So-
the music. Oh, chef's kiss. I'll keep it going all year.
So what's going on, homie?
What's happening? What's happening?
Man, there's a lot of stuff that we got to tackle today. But before
Hey,
we get in,
man.
we got somebody in the comments.
Sean
Homie,
G.
Sean G. What's good, Big Herb?
Yeah.
I am Gucci. I ain't got to go to work till later on today. No overtime today. So I got a lot of stuff to tackle today. Well, we got a lot of stuff to tackle today because we between the combine, the releases, the signings, and everything of that nature, man. So, but before we get into anything else, we got to go ahead and address what's in the room right now. Well, it took place a couple days ago, but
Yep.
AP and DQ had to address the press the other day. And well, starting off with AP, he was asked about, well, first things first, I have to say this because I mean, and I know you probably felt this way too, because I think you guys addressed it on
Wednesday.
On Wednesday. The whole entire situation with some of these questions from the national press was like, what the fuck are y'all asking? Like, y'all not asking anything about the draft or the combine at all.
Nah.
I mean, I think you may have had like one question, but it was talking about it wasn't directly talking about, but we all knew it was talking about out of Miami, Ruben Bain Jr.
Yep.
talking about the size of his arms. That's pretty much the most that they actually asked as far as like real legit questions.
About Ayuk, about, oh, maybe are y'all thinking about Brandon Ayuk? And it's like, fam,
Can't talk about
combine
that
week.
shit.
It's combine week. I need the question. So, are there any prospects you're looking forward to? Is there any positions of need that you guys think you could target in this? Like, you can have an epiphany, a plethora, a cornucopia of questions, and y'all choose So what do y'all think about Brandon Ayuk coming to Washington? Like, come on, bro.
And here's the thing, you can't even give a direct answer with that because I mean, the most you can say is, look, I like the guy as a person. I can't really sit here and talk about this
Mm-hmm.
because I'm not trying to get my draft. I'm already low on draft picks alone.
I'm already
And
low.
you're trying to revoke them by
That
giving me
was
the
the whole
answer.
AP answer. He was like, "Look, I love Brandon the person. I can't comment on the player." It's like, there's your answer. There's your soundbite for the next week. Oh man, AP loves BA, but is he gonna be an on the field issue? It's like he gave you what he can give you.
And I mean, and until he actually is released by the San Francisco 49ers, you can't really talk about it at all. Also, he addressed the Laramie Tunzel situation.
Yep.
He is trying to get this guy signed like now. Uh, but all honesty, I feel like if you're smart, Laramie Tunzel is going to wait until that situation with Trent Williams is situated because
Facts.
Laramie he's his own what's the name agent, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
So he gets to dictate what's going on with it.
Yep.
And also we got to realize he's top 3 left tackle in the league right now. I'm not saying
He
all out
is.
tackle because I mean you still got Lane Johnson, you still have homie in Detroit, Penei Sewell. So
Sewell.
it's you have a couple other guys. I mean, but it's just as far as top 3 left tackles in the league, Laramie Tunzel is him, and he's
Yep.
gonna go. He knows the situation as far as with this Horntott situation with the left tackles in free agency this year. Now, and even another thing that they brought up too that kind of pissed me off, like somebody say, "Are you going to franchise tag him?" He's signed for another. He's not free agent until next year, so he's still
Mm-hmm.
on. I'm trying to negotiate this shit
Still on the
right now.
books.
Like, he's not going
Yeah.
anywhere. But we want to get this. We had the situation last year with Terry. We're trying to get it rectified now. Another thing that they talked about the whole entire situation with Zach Ertz's return, possible return. I say possible because we all know last year he suffered that gruesome injury, ACL tear, and apparently, if you look at him now, he looked like he's 2 months post op. He's lifting weights and everything. Like he's clanging and banging right now, and
Yeah.
he's for a 36-year-old, he is actually getting that work. Uh, but as far as like the whole entire situation, I'm not bringing him back here unless he is an actual like he's an emergency situation. I mean, he's 36. Like I mean, let's keep it real. He's not coming here. Uh, and if he is, it's because we need him as like an emergency. We're not bringing him
Yep.
back. And even if you bring him back, you bring him back for the cheap like you've been doing the last 2 years.
Yeah.
So I hope he gets better, but I genuinely don't think that he's coming back unless it's an emergency situation.
I would
Um,
not.
Another thing that they was talking about, Payne did not get his contract restructured, and he's not
Mm-hmm.
getting resigned. He's not getting traded
Being
or anything
extended.
like that.
Yep.
Because we all know payday Payne is what I think what Warren Sapp says the best: a bowling ball with knives.
Yeah.
It's the best way to describe when it's
This
payday
way.
Payne. You also have the whole situation with Marshawn Lattimore. Marshawn Lattimore, they're talking about. He was like, "Well, we're gonna address it because we trying to the contract." And look here, he's trying to find a way to go ahead and trade that motherfucker. When real talk, he should just let him go. Cut your
There's no
losses. We
way.
already know. But even still, he's gonna get cut. He's not gonna be on the roster in 2026. So, what do you think,
No.
John?
The whole Deron Payne situation, as much as we were all saying, Deron should be traded, Deron could be cut, there's a whole bunch of things he could do. Not shocked at all that we're keeping him around. You can argue he was the best defensive player when fully healthy. I would have given that to Amos, but he got injured halfway through. I can't give my boy Amos, a whole lot of love because he got injured. I couldn't see the rest of the season. So that makes sense. the whole Laramie Tunsil situation, he is going to be extended, I think, because that lowers your cap hit the next couple of years. But I agree, the whole Trent Williams, is he going to get released, or if he's going to get re-signed? If so, what's that number going to look like? Laramie is definitely going to be in that conversation of, look, if he's going to get 35, I want 35 too, kind of thing.
Exactly.
He's a little bit, they're both a little bit older. Trent, I think, is a little older than obviously Laramie. But I mean, two of
Trent
the
is
greatest
30. He's about to be 37. Yeah, he's about to be 37, but he's still regarded as the best tackle in the league. If you at least if you're asking me.
I mean, heck, we traded a second and a couple extra picks to go get him last offseason. So that tells you, tackles, when you're good, you have a longer leash than some of these tackles that are like 2-year starters and you wipe your hands clean, like a Mekhi Becton situation. That doesn't completely shock me either. Marshawn gonna get him off the books. He's in at $67 million in cap space right now. You get him off the books, we've stretched that to 80 plus. 80 plus. But yeah, like that's a couple contracts. You can get him off the books and go sign 2-3 guys for what his cap hit would have been. And when you cut him, you get 0 dead cap. Zilch, 0. Mike Sanders still 0. So I don't want to say the whole presser this week from AP and DQ was a bunch of nothing, because there were some sound bites here and there, but I mean, it's your typical off-season. Look, we can't really give you details. We can't give you the full scoop like y'all are looking for. Give us a month. Give us a month. The league year officially starts in like 2.5 weeks. Give us a month.
You guys traded for Deebo Samuel last year. You got to go ahead and do something. You got to give us a soundbite or something. And by the way, shout out to Sean G in the comments. Man, between Sonny Styles and Bailey, take one of them if you. And here's the thing, because I want to address your comment, but we are talking about this.
We will get there.
The rest. We're going to get there. So,
Sean, you're jumping ahead. You're jumping ahead.
Puppy breaks. We definitely getting there because the talk will be had. So
yes. Yes.
Also, we're gonna talk about the Hornets situation with DQ's presser.
Yeah.
So there's a possibility that Bobby Wagner can return. Same thing I said as far as Zach Ertz. Now, granted, I think that he's great when it comes down to the situation as far as hey Sean, look here, bro. You good. You're good. But as far as I think he's a great run stopper. And if you bring him back, you bring him back to a situation. And I think that one of the guys on the breakdown
TBB
was saying as far you bring him back, you literally just gonna have to go ahead and keep him at
cut his
not 100% on the field. No. He can't be that. He's a liability in pass coverage. Really good blitzer, really good run stopper. But at 36 years old, if you're not gonna cut his time now, don't resign him. If you're gonna have him on there for 100% like you did last year, just cut your losses, dog. It's so much that we and especially in this draft that you can address. One in particular, we're gonna address. So,
one, there's a couple.
No. One specific one that I want. That we're going to address it. But no, it's all jokes aside. There is other talents out there that you can go ahead and get to address Bobby Wagner. But yeah, so what was your thoughts on that, man?
It was pretty much the same thing as the AP, maybe a few more sound bites of saying, bring Bobby back. All right, cool. If you bring Bobby back, you got to get him down to 60% of the snaps. He is look, love Bobby. We'll see you with a gold jacket and can in about 3 years. If, people deem you Hall of Fame worthy. Maybe, 5. We'll see you down the road in can. There is no way you don't get in. If you bring him back to be a starting linebacker, you use him the same way you use Preston Smith and Von Miller. Sporadic, third down, run stuffing plays. But Von Miller got you 9 sacks because half the team was injured. Of course, he had to be the primary pass rusher. You
Exactly.
get him, you sporadic. The same way you used Jordan McGee this past year, use Bobby Wagner. It took you 9 weeks to get McGee on the field. Do the same thing for B-Wags. Sporadic use of Wagner. Look, love him. Love him. I'm never going to disrespect Bobby Wagner. But you can watch the film. You can look at the stats. You can look back at the tape. Every single time he was on a running back, whether it's Gibbs, Bijan, Saquon, Javonte, Tyrone Tracy, Cam Scadaboo, I'm missing a few others. And especially coming out of the backfield. And there's B-Wags.
I mean, and here's the thing, just like Juan Gotti talking sports, like you said on your show, I was there in Atlanta. I seen what happened when what's his name?
Bijan.
What's the boy's name? Bijan took it to the corner, and Bobby is like, shit. I'm not catching him. Like,
nothing you can do.
Even Prime. I mean, his thing, Prime Bobby probably couldn't outrun Bijan because Bijan he's got track speed, and I mean, and I keep forgetting his name. The announcer, he was in the college. Yeah. Gus Johnson.
Gus Edward. Yeah.
He's got run away from the cop speed.
Hey, look,
it's just like, dog, you're not catching it. But moving on,
I can't say it, so I'm gonna let you say
it. Yeah, taxi. Yeah, I got you.
I'm staying safe. I'm staying safe. I'm staying safe. I know what month it is,
and that's why you smart. But addressing the next situation, Andrew Wiley was resigned.
Yep.
That's a good thing because we do need a swing tackle. And in the words of Rio Robinson, we are known for going ahead and picking up pretty good swing tackles because that's what we do here. We don't do a lot of other things, but we do have some good at swing tackles.
Swing tackles to back up the guards, we can do that all day.
Yeah, and so it's a good signing if you ask me for depth. But here's the thing that took the cake. Tyler Biadasz was fired on his day off, ladies and gentlemen. So yeah, I definitely didn't see this shit coming. I mean, I'm just gonna say, as far as if we're going to address you first of all, it was never a need for a major need for an address. Yeah, he had a couple games last year, Green Bay specific, that he didn't look good. But I mean, as far as like, I didn't think it was warranted of like, hey, we have to release him to make to address another position that we already are like low on. I mean, shit, we sitting there talking about who we gonna draft in the damn draft, and best BPA or needs. We got so many fucking needs at this point. You just made another need. So my question is, who the fuck are you gonna do to get? I mean, because I'm of the mindset to where it's like, hey, I don't have a problem with you releasing him, just as long as you have the person who are you gonna to go ahead and cover him is here first. Because you got what's the dude over in Baltimore? The center Lindenbaum, who I would love to pick up, but we don't even know if he's going to be signed or not. We still got a couple more weeks. So I mean, and I don't think he's going to get franchise tagged or anything like that. But I mean, yeah, I mean, Sean G says in the comment section, Bobby needs to go ahead and become our linebackers coach. Keep him off the field.
Don't hate that. I don't hate that.
I think he's the great coach, but yeah. Also, he says Tyler was trash. Shaking my head. He was getting JD5 killed out there. Also, they must see some good options at center and free agency. I think
it's weird.
Yeah, I'm like I said, I'm on the mindset of making sure that you pick up your player first, then let the person go because you don't know what's going to happen. we can sit there and say like, oh, we got a plethora of money and everything, but if somebody outbids us and he's like, well, I like the situation over here better.
Yep.
Deuce is watching it. Now we're fucked. Now you're sitting there scrambling. I don't. Here's the thing. I'm not against the release. I'm against how he was released. I mean,
Yeah.
and I get it. You want to go ahead and give him a chance to go out in the free agency, find your what you think your deal is going to be as far as finding how much you think you're going to get in the market. But dog, like the market wasn't even set yet. We don't know. I mean, what do you think, John?
The timing makes weird sense. I think there was a large contingent online, and I looked into it, and I went, all right, could be. The knee issue could be way worse than we were let on.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think that leg was 100% at all this season.
Mm-hmm.
You could see him gradually kind of work his way down throughout the season. I mean, Sean said he was trash. I wouldn't say he was trash. He was the 11th ranked center out of all 40 starting centers. So top, towards the top. Linderbaum is the 5th best. So obviously a premier center in this league. You still got guys like Creed Humphrey out in Kansas City. You still got guys like Philly center who is still super young, but really good. It shocked me. But I'm not like sitting on it for less than about 24 hours because it released like 9:00 last night.
Yeah,
I don't fully hate it. He is still young. He's only 27, 28, so he is still young.
28. Yeah,
But
he's 28.
But unless they're gonna go, if he doesn't get franchise tag to re-sign before the league year starts, unless they go get Tyler Linderbaum, day 1, minute 1. They've already got the contract in place. They just have the league year to start.
Get him to sign. Yeah.
Or they go, hey, we figured out a way to draft a center at 71 or 145 that could immediately start, whether it's Logan Jones out of Iowa, Jake Slaughter out of Florida, Pat Coogan out of Indiana. So unless they already have a plan in place, it's very weird timing. But I was talking in the group chat with like me, Tone, Grant, Z, and Wong.
Can I get on the fucking chat? Shit.
I will ask Tone to let you in. But it's a big chat. We were talking. It's like this either screams you're moving Coleman to center. Or you're going to re-sign Chris Paul, move him to center. But this screams to me, they either have someone in the building they like, or they plan to make a move, which would be a Brandon Coleman moving to center, which is so dumb because he was a guard coming out of TCU. First year at tackle, not great. Second year, APB out for him. And now you're going to move him in fully inside? Like a dormant dog? You fully inside to center? Like, it's got to be the Blau zone blocking run scheme situation that they like Coleman better than Tyler for, which if that's the case, then I just need it translated to the field properly. But it's like, it's weird timing for all of this to happen.
Yeah. And just looking at the comment right here, Sean G. John's on fire with the comment section. He says, I wish Trent would come down on a reasonable price and come back home to play left guard. Him and Tunsil will be great together. Now, it's funny that you mentioned that because that was actually the next topic at hand. Silverback back to DC and at guard. Let me just put this out here. I mean, one would love to have Silverback back in DC. But that motherfucker ain't coming here. And I'm just going to keep it but I don't see him coming here because, number one, he's a left tackle. He's not going to come here to play left guard. I would love for him to play. We clamor over that one game that we seen him. I think it was against the Giants that one year where what's the dude's name? Ty Secchi. He came and played left tackle because somebody went down at guard and they put Trent at guard. and we see him pull and just demolish motherfuckers just left and right. But he does that at left tackle. He's not gonna.
No.
Don't get me wrong. I mean, and I'm even gonna go as far as this. Like the ego that I mean, I'm speaking for me. If I'm Laramie Tunsil, why the fuck are you bringing in Trent Williams? Like that's disrespectful to me. I mean, I am one of the top 2 in the league. Sure, you have my colleague at number 1, if depending on who you're asking. But yeah, I mean, it's just like, nah, I'm not. He's not coming to DC number 1 because financially we just can't do it. I would love to see this go down. I don't think it's happening because of finances. And I mean, and yes, we do have the money to go ahead and sign him, but you have so many other needs that you have to address. It's not happening. Look at it, Madden. You could definitely bring him in.
For sure.
I don't see that happening over here.
No.
And then on top of that, he's not going to take a hometown discount for us.
Nah.
He's not. And then on top of that, just to bring him at guard, nah. And even I'm looking at it as far as this is the main reason why I'm not picking him up, because it's only going to slow down the progression of Coleman. If I want Coleman to be this left guard that's going to be producing, I can't bring in Trent Williams. I mean, Trent's got what, 2 years max at this current time. You're only going to slow down Coleman if you bring him in. And I mean, and don't get me wrong, Sean, I would love to have him here, but it's not going to happen no time soon, unless you're bringing him on Madden. That's my thought. So what's your thoughts, bro?
It's not happening. It's not happening. He's either going to be a cap casualty for the Niners while they go younger and figure out why their team keeps dropping like flies, or they're going to restructure and bring him back to go protect Brock Purdy. Now, I'm going to throw this hypothetical out there. I'm going to start speaking aggressive and wild. If we do get him back, I wouldn't put him at left guard. I would test him at right tackle. Move Connolly back to the left side, going to the inside. Because Connolly was a left tackle coming out of college. You move him one spot next to Tunsil. You have then Cosme and Trent on the right side. You just got to figure out who you need on the inside to plug the hole. Now you've got 2 all-pros at the tackles, 2 young studs on the inside. You got to figure out who's coming up the middle. I'm thinking you try that out for a year. If it doesn't work, you can still move Coleman back out, and you can plug Chris Paul, or you can plug, Wiley into guard. You still got to figure out your center situation. But I'm thinking if you want Silverback on one side and Bong Mask, Poppy, and Tunsil on the other side, you still have the protectors on the inside. You can protect Jaden a bunch of different ways, and both Coleman and Connolly are going to get teachings from 2 of the best tackles in the league.
Oh, one of them is an all-time great. And here's no disrespect to the greats before him. Think of Anthony Munoz, Orlando Pace. Those guys of those. You've never seen a 320-pound grown monster. Not a silverback. Nope. He is a monster running a 4.7.
Yep.
No, he is. Look here. Here's the freight train. Here is linebacker, safety, what's the name? Cornerback. On a fucking toss play.
Mm-hmm.
Which one do you want? Would you rather get John, here's a good question. What would you rather get hit by? A Mack truck or a freight train?
Neither.
Don't worry, I'll wait, because that's exactly what you're gonna. Death is coming. Which one do you want? But another thing that's coming up right now is our sponsor with W.
So let me fill you in on W. W is a powdered energy drink that replaces other inferior caffeine beverages. It contains 0 maltodextrin, 0 fillers, zero artificial colors or dyes, and is no proprietary blends. The star of the show is our caffeine fruit extract, which helps you focus with no jitters or no crashes. Can't even front, man. This is a pretty tasty beverage. I recommend that you go online to w.com to go ahead and get your own shaker bottle, your own Japanese energy blend that they have on here. This one, Japanese yuzu, like I said before. You can go on and get different type of flavors that they have on there and go ahead and order yours. And here's the thing, when you go on there, go ahead and type in the promo code ODBHTTC for 10% off on all your products.
Go ahead and secure the dub with W. Go on to the w.com to go ahead and get your energy drink of any one that you want. You can go ahead and get your shaker bottle that I got. I don't have it right here with me because it's in the dishwasher right now. But yeah, so they got plenty of great flavors that you can go ahead and get on. And here's the thing, I know I'm into anime and stuff like that. They doing a whole entire ordeal partnership with Crunchyroll. So if you're into that, go ahead and check them out. Promo code ODBHTTC for 10% off on all your purchases. But let's get it back to it. We got a whole situation with not a situation, but if you ever really had questions about our OC, what's his name? David Blau, or how I like to say David Blau. So, yeah, so he's got people up there talking, mainly the Bears and the Lions head coach, Campbell and Johnson, who are giving him high praise as far as saying, yeah, we wanted him. He was going to be on our staff, but Washington chose to keep him. And especially how Dan Campbell was definitely like, yo, yeah, I know we picked up a guy for the offensive coordinator, but he was definitely going to get the job. I mean, no disrespect to homeboy, but I mean, and yeah, I know he's standing right here, but he was the second pick, and he knows that. David Blau was definitely going to be here. He was a star in the making. So if you had doubts as far as like, oh, this young motherfucker coming in, he's 30. What the hell is he? I mean, he's he wasn't even starting on as a quarterback in the league when he was in. What the hell does he know? Well, apparently he knows a lot. So, and if Dan Campbell, who is a great developer, I mean, of talent, I'm not even gonna lie. I was one of the motherfuckers who was looking at his opening address when he got hired, biting kneecaps off and shit. I was like, the fuck is this guy? But apparently his team is not only biting off kneecaps, but gnawing on the kneecaps of said players just as a toothpick. Yeah. So yeah, I mean, and then you've seen what happened with the Bears last year, and if you would have brought him in, I'm just, sky's the limit. So what'd you think about them addressing him the other day?
When I finally saw the clips, I'm like, all right, we good. Like I was already a fan of the whole David Blau thing anyways. I would have looked to see who else could have brought in, but I'm like, all right, well, you keep him in house, you get him on the lower, you keep, familiarity with Jaden and continuance with Jaden. I love it. People forget Blau has been a journeyman as a backup QB. So he's played Detroit, he's played Washington. I think he's played in Arizona, maybe Los Angeles, the Chargers at least. Or I might be thinking of who am I thinking of? Chase Daniel. Never mind. He's been around the league. He met with a lot of these players, a lot of these coaches. He's only 30. He is still coming off probably the rest of his like signing bonus days. He's probably not even touching some of his coaching contracts. So for him to be like, hey, look, 2 years ago, I threw this back shoulder fade. It didn't quite work out. You've got better arm strength than me. Go ahead and test it out. He's obviously going to have he has real world experience against real world defenses. It works. Chase Daniel is like a perennial backup in this league, but you see him all over Twitter giving high class advice and information. I would bet you there is a team that tried to go get him as an assistant or him as a coach. And he probably went, no, I'm enjoying the content creation thing. David Blau was getting names, I think last season, a sprinkle here and there, like, oh, David Blau could leave. David Blau could be going here. We kept him.
Mm-hmm.
DQ and
Even
Cliff.
Jacksonville wanted to bring him on.
Jacksonville. DQ and Cliff, groomed him. Well, let me not use groomed because it's a weird situation with that word these days. They molded him. They taught him. They seasoned him into the new OC. And even Cliff, I think, coming out the door, he was like, no, they'll be fine with Blau. I got no doubts about Blau.
Yeah.
So it's like, look, if it works, it works, and we've got our OC for the future in DQ, and we'll be here for a while. If it doesn't work, guess what? DQ is generally on the hot seat. It's lukewarm right now, but this is going to be a season that's going to make or break. If we have like an 8 and 9 year, all right, I'd give it another year, see what happens. If we go 10 and 7, 11 and 6, 12 and 5, 13 and 4, all right, cool, we got it set. If we're back here again next year, same record, same drafting spots, same problems, all right, well, now we know. It's not just coaching, it's the team as a whole. We had to let the season ride. But you have 2 premier head coaches sign you off. There shouldn't be any doubts.
At all. Before we go any further, I do have to go ahead and say thanks to for the people who are watching. We just want to make sure that you guys go ahead, hit that like, share, subscribe button, hit that bell notification so you can be abreast of what's next on Off the Bench. We are, like I said, we're on the road to 1,000, so help us grow so we can do more. But yeah, so next up, there's a possibility, speaking of what we was talking about with Chicago with coaching, there's a possibility that Tremaine Edmonds can possibly be on out for free agency. And if you ask me, I would love to bring him into DC. What's your thoughts?
I wouldn't hate it. I think he's going to cost probably a 4th to a 5th. They gave him the opportunity to go seek a trade early in their week. I don't hate him. I think I wanted him when he was a free agent, and now he's obviously gone to Chicago and had a really good season. He is a much, much more of a true run defense linebacker. You do not want Edmonds in coverage. You do not want Edmonds in pass rush. He's a true stick to the middle. You see a running back come through the middle, he's going to stuff, he's going to stuff the middle of the field. He's going to stuff, some of these holes that running backs run through. I wouldn't hate it. I would need to see the game plan for McGee, Madrano, Kehoe. Do you bring in someone else? And Luvu, obviously, like if you trade for Tremaine, now you're truly saying, all right, Tremaine will be the green dot. McGee is going to be your pass coverage guy, maybe Madrano too, because Madrano is just a safety in a linebacker's build, and Luvu is truly now a pass rusher. Well, we saw this season what a pass rushing Luvu can do. We need 2024 Frankie Luvu schemes. We don't need 2025 because you're putting out APBs for him. So I wouldn't hate it. I would probably enjoy it because I got Chicago fans to be like, "Oh, we got to keep Tremaine." I'd be like, I got him. You ain't getting him back. But at the same time, I would need to see game plan from Durante and be like, look, you have linebackers that, yes, they're not your guys, but have produced. What are you going to do with them? Because if it's a similar linebacking year where every single linebacker gets burnt, beat, cooked, abused, and taken advantage of in the backfield, then we got to reset. If it's a great year, cool. I wouldn't hate it. I just don't think we have the capital to do. I don't think we're going to make any trades truly this offseason.
Yeah, I don't either. I mean, unless you literally have a steal, like a king's ransom of a deal that, hey, here's the only thing, and I posted this on my last mock draft, but the situation would have to line up perfectly. Jeremiah Love is still there at 7. And you have the plethora of linebackers or safety that's gonna be available. And you literally could just pick your poison. I mean, not pick your poison, but have the embarrassment of riches at 7. I'm making this whole entire thing to go ahead and say to Kansas City, hey yo, you want this pick because I'm getting ready to pick him, and just to fuck with him, just to go ahead and make sure that they could go ahead and give you up that to get there be you want number 9, I'll give you number you give me number 9 and your number 2 the second round pick, and you can go ahead and pick up your running back for the future.
It might not be the second, but it'll
and
definitely be the third.
at this point, I'll take whatever pick, but I mean, I'm just I'm going off. I'm gonna try to get that second pick, that second round pick. But yeah, I mean, it's you would have to just hope on that. But one thing that we don't have to hope for, and I'm loving this, the NFL PA report cards came out, and oh my, I have to go ahead and let me go ahead and set this to the side how it is, because this right here has me like happy, because, and I'm gonna take this banner at the bottom so we can all see. We've come a long way.
Hey,
damn it, Josh Harris, thank you. I mean, this looks like a actual destination that you want to come to by looking at as far as like treatment of families, B+, home field, B+, team travel, B-, food and dining, A-, nutritionist, direction, dietitian, A-, locker room, B, training room, A-, training staff, A, weight room, A, strength coaches, A+, position coaches, B+, offense coordinator, B+, defensive coordinator, B-. I mean, that's being generous. Special teams coordinator, A-, head coach, A+, GM, A, team ownership, A+. God damn it. This would have never happened if Snyder's bitch ass was there. Would have never happened.
Where's what's the old clip from not Family Guy, from South Park?
It's definitely something that I'm happy to see, because this looks like an actual destination for more players to come.
Man.
And here's the thing, like, hey, especially going into this next year where we have an abundance of need for different players, you put this out here, and this is actually a good move for people to see, like, yo, we need to go ahead and check out Washington. And one person who I have to go ahead and point out for this, because this right here is the reason why we need it. But I wanted to go ahead and talk about this one person in particular. Jets owner, what's his name?
Woody Johnson.
Woody Johnson. Look here. It's not our fault that you like to fuck up your whole entire organization. Because this shit right here, we need this. We need this. We need to go ahead and see what's the situation looking like for the actual team, for all the teams. Because this dictates where the players are going, where they want to go in free agency. And we don't even have to go ahead and look at the fact that you want to try to get rid of this shit. Because we've seen your product last year. Never in the 40 years that I've been alive, ever seen a team can't get just one. Sometimes you could just scheme up just one. You couldn't get one interception off of last year. Now, do I think that's probably because you traded away your best cornerback? Possibly. But even still, Sauce wasn't even traded. Sauce Gardner was traded, what? Like by week 8? He still didn't get a pass. Like, I mean, come on. At this point, you cannot get rid of this report card, even if your team is shit. Hell, look at Arizona. Their team is shit. And
have you seen the Steelers card?
I heard a little rumbling about like how bad it was, but
they're 30 out of 32. They were the worst report card this season.
Wow.
I'm gonna read it off. So it goes in the same order, like they all in the same order. So ready? Treatment of families, F. Home game field, F-. F minus, fam. Let me pull this back up because I need it. Dining and food, B minus. Nutritionist and dietitian, B. Locker room, F minus. Training room, C. Training staff, B plus. Weight room, B. Strength coach, B minus. Positions coach, B. OC, B plus. DC, C minus or C. Special teams coordinator, A minus. Team travel, F. Head coach, A. GM, C plus. Team ownership, D minus. Overall rank 32. The Jets ranked 18th. The Giants ranked 25th. The Saints ranked 11th. We ranked 3rd. The Bucks ranked 29th. The Titans ranked 24th. Some of these god-awful basura teams ranked higher than some of your premier, historic franchises. Arizona, 31st. Mind you, basura ranked 31st. The Falcons, 8th. Baltimore, 12th. Buffalo, 16th. Carolina, 23rd. Chicago, 13th. The Bengals, who are known to have horrible.
The worst. In all honesty, I think he's the Woody Johnson is he's terrible.
Woody Johnson and the Bengals owner might be
But
worse.
The Bengals are by far. I'm not even going to lie to you. I think they have the worst owner in football. Prime example. Now, granted, this was like 20 years ago, but if you go ahead and look at what's the name of it? Hard Knocks. I want to say it was 2003 or 4 or something like that. No, it was definitely in the early 2000s. And they had a situation where the players were coming in, and he was saying because you know how they go ahead and bring them to the hotel or whatever it is to go ahead. He was charging players for internet. Who the fuck? If you're a billionaire, I don't give a fuck. In all honesty, I think when they went to the Super Bowl, they did that shit out of spite. It was just the fact that they do not know. I mean, they are the cheapest motherfuckers. And here's the thing: I really wish for the love of the game, and just to be able to go ahead and have the situation go down as far as just making sure that the game is preserved. They need to go away. Sell the team, go somewhere else, line a ditch, and just go away. I would say the other word, but I'm not trying to go ahead and
honestly, sell the
team. Undertaker that shit, okay?
Yeah.
Go somewhere. Buried alive.
Sell the team. I would relocate the Bengals.
I don't want to do that to Ohio.
No.
I mean, fuck the Buckeyes, but I just.
They have Ohio State and the Browns. They'd be fine. You relocate the Bengals, I'd move them to St. Louis because the Rams ain't leaving. The Chargers ain't moving. I'd send them to St. Louis, Missouri. KC left Missouri. You bring them back to Missouri, you bring them back to St. Louis. You just opened up that whole market. It would suck. It would be a couple of years. But you got to sell the team. You got to look. I am shocked Joe Burrow and Jamar Chase signed those contracts because me, you, Reedy, Z, and Tim could go play O-line for the Bengals and give him better protection. Nick Cannon could give him better protection. He don't use it. Same thing with DMX. Same thing with Tyreek Hill. There are so many fans that could give them better protection than that Bengals O-line.
Durex can give them better protection.
Amen. Pokemons can give him better protection.
Oh, Jesus. Well,
give him 2 Thanoses and a Black Widow, give him better protection.
But and going into the last topic today, And Sean, I know you've been waiting for this the whole entire day, the whole entire show.
Let's talk about it.
Day one of the fucking combine. Jesus. I'm going to say this because everybody who knows me, I'm a Maryland fan through and through, because if it wasn't for the University of Maryland, I would not be here, because that's where my parents met. But I, football-wise, am a fan of Michigan. So shout out to Mikey Sanderstill and every single person who played for the amazing Blue. But yeah, fuck Ohio State. And as much as I hate Ohio State, I can't deny the talent that is coming out of O State. Fuck Ohio State. Damn, they got so much fucking talent. It's just
Hey.
Sean's like,
Hey.
well, no, they have an abundance of their top. I'm pretty sure 4 of the top 10 picks will be Ohio State.
At least 3 of them. Minimum 3.
At least 3. Because, I mean, Caleb Downs, we haven't even seen him yet. And I would say the star of yesterday's combine, Sonny Styles.
Sonny.
I thought he was going to be at least, hey, maybe a top 15. He'll go as low as 13. Yeah, fuck that. He showed his ass off yesterday.
Sonny,
it's gotten me thinking, like, hey, we need to find out if we can get this motherfucker.
Hey, Sonny, no AJ Styles. a perfect, a Ty Dillinger perfect 10 res score card. Perfect. Shawn Michaels Undertaker WrestleMania 25. Perfect card. AJ versus Nakamura Wrestle Kingdom 10. Perfect card. Do you know how fam? This man ran a 4.4, like officially a 4.46 40-yard dash at 6'5", 200, and I think 45 pounds.
This man was looked at as Megatron at linebacker. And I'm just gonna say it in case nobody ever really look at it, because I mean, the more and more I see this shows that I'm just getting old, because god damn it, I remember Megatron as a rookie and seeing him with a gold jacket now. I don't give a fuck what nobody say, and I will argue anybody this. Megatron is the most gifted athlete at wide receiver ever.
Hey.
I think he's athletically wise. I think he's better than Jerry Rice. I think he's better than Randy Moss. I think he's better than T.O. And those are the top 3 of all time. He's better than all 3 of them athletically. We can go down and talk about the whole entire as far as career-wise. We can have that conversation. I'm game to have that conversation. Just not right this second. But just imagine if you have a player of that caliber at linebacker. And here's the thing. Let's not even forget Arvell Reese.
Same thing.
He is the same thing. I mean, and here's the thing. He's a positionless player. You can put him at off-ball linebacker. You can put him at edge. Hell, he's good enough to even play fucking safety. Hell, Sonny Styles played safety in college.
Hey.
Now, granted, I will say this before we go any further. He missed a lot of tackles at safety.
He did.
17, to be specific, in 2024. This past year, linebacker, 2 missed tackles the whole entire season.
And those came in the playoffs too. He missed 0 in the regular season. That man. So stick to the model, which is a fantastic offseason simulator, but they also have a Twitter account, and they said it best. Styles versus Reese. Styles, smart, fluid, freak linebacker who can read, diagnose, and fire with the best of them. Reese, explosive, physical, freak outside linebacker who can hunt QBs in any number of ways. Styles is a 4-3 field general linebacker, while Reese is a 3-4 predictor missile outside linebacker. That's the perfect way you look at him.
Yeah.
Because I don't think Arvell Reese is going to be a 4-3 hands in the dirt. I think a 3-4 will do him wonders. I mean, look at TJ Watt, Alec Highsmith, Kerrigan. When we were in a 3-4, is the reason why he has the most sacks in Washington history, or he's up there because he ran a 3-4. That's Reese. You want someone in the middle. You want someone green dime who can read and diagnose with the best of them. If you want young Sheldon in the middle of your defense, that's going to be Sonny Styles.
I like that comp. but
You're
no.
going to take Sonny Styles.
Mm-hmm. And I mean, just to piggyback on just to go back at you with the whole entire smart guy, David Bailey. Look here,
man.
Y'all know how I feel about David Bailey. And this real quick, man, I got to do this real quick. So, ladies and gentlemen, Herb of Off the Bench, you know how I feel about David Bailey. David Bailey, this motherfucker right here. He is Black Air Force energy incarnated. And for my lighter pigment friends out there that don't know what Black Air Force energy, John knows what it is. Google it. He knows.
Crash out.
But I mean, yeah. And here's the thing. I'm just gonna go ahead and say this real quick because this motherfucker is also graduated from Stanford early. So he's smart. And he's a crash out. God damn it. We need to bring him back. We need to get I don't give a fuck what nobody say as far as his arms or length or whatever you want to say. We need David Bailey.
Hey,
I want David Bailey. I'm not going to sit there
for months.
I don't know if we're ever going to. Now, here's the thing. The only two people who I would say, like, hey, I'll be fine with. If you got Arvell Reese, because I've seen in some mock drafts that he dropped to us, I will pick him up in a heartbeat. I'd run my fat ass to the podium and say it for them. I'll be like, Commanders want Arvell Reese. Stop it. We don't even need the card. We want Arvell Reese. All right, we'll take him. Here, come on. And Sonny Styles. One person who I actually had to give credit to is just the fact that he was in a shitty situation because he was right behind him, Jacob Rodriguez from Texas Tech. Phenomenal. Oh, jeez.
I've been preaching his name.
Great out there.
Hey, J-Rod had my Heisman votes. I had him as a Heisman before I had Mendoza.
I'm just
and I'm
Sean,
not even lying.
Sean, you on to something. Sonny and McGee can be scary. He also says, or we can get Bailey and Hendrickson.
Hey.
I'm not against Hendrickson depending on the price because he's going to be asking for a shitload and
he will.
Yeah, but yes, Black Air Force energy is definitely David Bailey. This mother. Here's the thing. If you and I know, and John, I know you do because you're the draft expert. We call you John Kuiper Jr. for a reason. Okay, so if you haven't seen any of his footage, this is the same guy, the same exact guy who doesn't have any what's his name? No armbands, no. He has zero drip. He has about 31. He has as much drip as what's his name as the hairline on motherfucking Bane.
Oh.
And if you seen Bane's hairline the other day, yeah, it's about as great as mine. Okay, so yeah. It's not a good look. Commander Cass, what's up? It's Ron.
What up?
What's good, homie? Thanks for dropping on in. Most definitely. Yeah. I first things first. Commander's Pods come soon. Yeah. Bring it up, man. Shit. I'll watch. I'm all for content. I'm all for us content creators, man. Need to stick together. That's why I brought this motherfucker in on today.
Mhm.
But no, like just getting back to it, like I mean, Rodriguez looked phenomenal. I think it's just like, dude, I'm sorry, going back to David Bailey. David Bailey doesn't have any drip whatsoever. All he cares about is getting to the quarterback.
He
And
wears
just
number
like
31.
31. Who wears number 31?
Punters and kickers and bench boys.
Fucking fullbacks wear 31. Okay?
Not even that. I haven't
I
seen
mean,
anybody wear 31 like this.
yeah, this 31 is crash out. I mean, like, and he's smart. He's legit smart. Like physics smart, psychologist smart. Like he break and with a room full of teachers in the coaching staff, I would love to bring this guy on. Because I mean, and I saw some dude try to go on Twitter. I'm not calling it X. I don't give a fuck. I'm not calling it X. It's Twitter. Try to go ahead and say his damn it, you know the guy, his teammate on the other side.
Romello Height.
Yeah, Romello Height. He was saying that Romello is better. Look here, you can say whatever you want, have your way, how you feel. Bailey is still that guy. He's still
Bailey is a dog. Romello is probably athletically more gifted, meaning, and I'm preemptively paused. But
technically sound better, yeah.
Technically sound.
Yeah.
I'm going to preemptively pause this because it's the way the wording's going to phrase, but it's also because how the drills are done. When it comes to Romello versus Bailey, Romello's hips are more fluid. They're lighter. They're not as stiff.
Mm-hmm.
His arm placement, his bend is a little bit better than Bailey's. But Bailey is going to get to the quarterback like no other. Rare short area twit. Explosive. Technique is going to come. Like Bailey has been. There's no doubt about it. He has been. It's not Ruben Bain. It's not, Height or Derek Moore. But that's something you can work with. But he can flip his shoulders a little bit better on run blocks. He's not going to be as gifted against, screens or misdirections, but that is just offensive creativity. He measured it officially. 6'3" 5/8, 250, 33 3/4 arms, a 10 foot 9 broad jump, and essentially a 4.5 40-yard dash. The only person in the combine that is almost identical to David Bailey, Brian Spider-Man Burns. I'm sorry. Didn't Burns have a fantastic year for the Giants? Wasn't he fantastic in Carolina?
Yes.
Weren't the Rams going to trade 2 first-round picks for him before the Panthers ultimately decided to take their head out of their ass and trade him for a second and a fifth to New York?
Yep.
Oh, I'm sorry. I will gladly take that. And then the pro comp from Daniel Jeremiah, or from Lance Zierlein, excuse me, his pro comp in this league is Nick Bonito. Oh,
I'll take Nick Bonito any day.
I'm looking around to see how that's a bad comp, or how Nick Bonito is a bad player. I can't find it.
I can't either. You're not gonna debate me on this.
Gladly take what a motherfucker is essentially 6'4", because you're gonna round up. You're not gonna say I'm 6'3" and 5'8", guys. I'm 6'4", which really means I'm 6'5". At 250 pounds, who runs a 4.5. There are running backs and quarterbacks that are going to run slower today and tomorrow. They're going to be tight ends who are smaller and lighter, who are going to run smaller or slower than David Bailey. I think if you're not including Arvell Reese because he's an outside linebacker, truly, but they're gonna obviously measure him as an edge rusher because of how he's going to be drafted. He was the fastest true edge rusher, 5.4. Malachi Lawrence out of UCF, who I've been rising boards, he ran a 4.52. Trey Moore out of Texas ran a 4.54. J. Rod, linebacker, ran a 4.57. Danny Dan Sutton ran a 4.63. Romello Height, his teammate, a 4.64. There are going to be guys. If you need an edge rusher, this is the draft to go get them.
So I guess it goes without saying, don't trade down outside of 10. Because
Unless I know New Orleans is going to go receiver, running back, and KC is going to go running back, or if they take Caleb down, it's cool. But if David Bailey falls to, if we trade back to 9 and he's still there, and we pick him next year, 3rd and 5th, all day. Let him wear 31. I do not care if it's against the rules. Let him wear 31. He is not going to wear any sweat. He's going to look like a freshman white cornerback. No drip whatsoever. None. 0. But I was this podcast yesterday. Remember how some athletes in high school you had to be let getting spatted. You had to earn the right to arm sleeves and show off the guns. That is going to David Bailey.
Cam said it best.
Who is Bobby?
He said, Cam Newton said it best. He's like, "No, you have to earn the right to wear a spat." So and he don't want the spat. He don't. Like, honestly, Nike needs to go ahead and give him, just look here. We see the potential in you, son. You don't need to wear anything else but black Air Forces.
No.
Let that be the issue. We'll go ahead and find out how to get this thing replicated to where it could be like the shoe could be just, you ain't got to worry about the fit. You ain't got to worry about being comfortable or just the aerodynamics of all that other shit. Don't worry about that. Style points right here, bro. Just
no arm sleeves, no elbow pads. He wears
no tape,
pads
on the
no tape.
Yeah, no tape,
no eyeshadow, no neck roll. Like, he wears short arm sleeves because you can see the pads in most of his photos. The Douglas shoulder pads coming out. I don't think he wears any chest protection, waist.
Nope.
He wears a traditional speed flex, which is the double bar, the double kind of lineman bar. But I've seen receivers wear those, so it's a standard Riddell helmet. It's like, if you would put him at fullback, you'd be like, I bet. If you put him at tight end, I bet. You put him at D tackle, I bet. 14 sacks for Texas Tech. Yeah. Projected top 10, guaranteed top 10 pick.
He's going top 10. I mean, he probably. I mean, his thing. The only issue I had with the combine yesterday, I didn't like how Reuben Bain Jr. didn't compete yesterday. I'm only saying that because it's not like, dude, you're a lunch pail type player. You're not built on what's the name, speed. We already know that you're not the fastest guy out the gate.
Yep.
But you're strong. You're relentless. I want to see you compete. Here's the thing. You don't even have to run a 40. Do the competition shit. I mean, I want to see you in the field. Like, I want to see how you get off on going up against dummies on there. I want to see what you look like going side to side on run plays. Like when they do the defensive line drill. I want to see that. Yeah. That's what I wanted to see. And I mean,
I'm here for it, but if I'm in his shoes, I'd probably do the same thing. Like, if I'm going to be a guaranteed, because between the Jets and Tennessee trade, the Cardinals could use help, and the Browns could use help. If I'm a guaranteed top 5 pick, because I think he's going to go in the top 5, truly, to be honest, at this rate, it's him or Bailey going to either 2 at the Jets or honestly, I could still see Tennessee taking edge, even though they traded for Jermaine Johnson. Why would I risk injury at the combine when I'm going to go, all right, well, y'all check me out, get my medicals, get my measurements, it's the Underwear Olympics, and let me move on.
Yeah. Now, I will say this before we go out, because this is a great show today. We are an hour and 10 minutes in.
Yeah.
and I mean, I think the whole entire conversation has been very productive. I think it's been very fun talking about the draft. But I'm just gonna say this, man. The internet, y'all motherfuckers need help.
Oh, it's
You know what?
it's fantastic,
It's y'all motherfuckers need Jesus.
dude.
Because the way that y'all went ahead and talked about my boy Ruben Bain, y'all motherfuckers are diabolical. And I can't fix the screen right now, but what y'all did with Bain is just y'all need
Hey,
y'all motherfuckers need help.
I'm gonna go back and find the
That,
video.
that's just
They
that's
there
just
was a there was a scene from I think this past Jurassic World movie or the one before where it's the two T-Rexes fighting each other, and someone said this is gonna be the first matchup of Ruben Bain versus Will Campbell, and I went, it's fantastic because it's two. Shout out to Biggie, two big meaty men slab of meat, but then
oh
you just see
gee,
the arms.
pause.
But then you see the arms.
Yeah. No, because the first person I think of is what's the name? Scary Movie. Oh,
Oh
get
yeah.
my good hand.
Okay.
Oh man, that is
Oh
just
my,
like Jesus. That y'all motherfuckers need help.
it's
And if you haven't seen, I posted up on my IG like that.
freaking
Y'all
find it.
motherfuckers y'all motherfuckers need Jesus. Like
Oh
for real.
god. Let
I
me see if I
can't
can find
stand
the
y'all
video.
motherfuckers. Like, but
I
no,
love y'all.
y'all. Every day I'm fighting for my right to get into heaven. Dealing with
Hey.
oh my god. But no,
Oh,
man.
I found it. I found it.
Uh,
Shout out to
oh, geez.
I'm gonna send this to you. DMV Sports Zone. I love you.
Mm,
Off. I'm gonna see if I can also put this on the screen.
okay.
I'll send it to you just in case you actually no, if you want to share it on your screen because you run the controls.
Uh,
Oh, dude.
hold on a second.
Fantastic work.
Man.
Look, my boy Dante, shout out to Gridiron Apex. He said it best. It might be an uneventful and a horrible year to be draft talk community talks, but it's a fantastic year to be a draft combine meme. It's fantastic.
See, I don't know how to set this thing up right this second because we already
Oh,
the show's already today. I will be posting it on my IG, so be on the lookout for that.
let me see if I can.
And even as far okay, well if John could try to pull it off, but yeah, I'm definitely gonna post this on in the clips because the way that they are just now, man, it's
It's
it's hilarious. I mean, just what they're
man.
doing, but I definitely want to go ahead and say as far as like this whole entire it's been a lot of shit. And here's the thing, we still got hold on, so just looking at the whole entire situation with the with today. Yesterday we had defensive linemen, linebackers, and
And
kickers.
Packers. Yep.
Today we
Trace
have
Mack.
defensive backs, and tight ends. So
Mm-hmm.
we're gonna be able to see how
My boys.
what's the name? What's the kid from Ohio State? Damn it.
Caleb Downs.
Caleb Downs is gonna do this year.
Yep.
So we're gonna see that.
Yep.
Saturday we got at 1 p.m. we got the quarterbacks, wide receivers, and running backs. And then
Mm-hmm.
Sunday we have offensive linemen. Now,
Yep.
here's the thing: as a former offensive lineman myself, I definitely want to see how that's going to work out because if he goes ahead, if we have a whole entire situation, Sean says the internet is undefeated.
And I got it pulled up. I got it pulled up.
I was
I
like,
found it.
you about? Oh shit!
Are we ready?
All right, go
Hey
ahead.
man, it's I gotta make sure. Is it on the screen?
Hold on a second.
Oh no, folks. We still working things out. There we go. Let's see. There's that. Oh yeah. Oh yes. Oh yes. And I'm not gonna play the audio for it.
Yo, what the fuck? What the fuck? Hey, y'all ain't shit. Y'all really ain't shit.
Hey, it's also Cassius Howell too. Cassius Howell got 30 inch arm, so it's him too.
Oh my God, this is hilarious. Holy shit. That's wow.
So good. It's perfect. The internet is undefeated.
Y'all motherfuckers, y'all need help. Like seriously. This is don't get me wrong, this is hilarious. But y'all motherfuckers need help.
It's
Y'all
fantastic work. It's fantastic. Oh,
but no, I say the reason why I bring up the reason why I'm bringing up linemen as far as is important because we know the blue chippers for the draft is definitely going to be the defensive ends, linebackers, safety, but in order for us for the Commanders to actually get them, and by the way, shout out to our backup quarterback for winning a fucking game against the Eagles. So for us not to get the number 5 pick for whatever fucking reason, we had to win this goddamn NFC East tournament that Ron Rivera wanted to do. Yeah, Ron, I'm talking to you. I'm not Ron. Dan Quinn, DQ. You doing some Ron Rivera type shit. Oh, we got to go ahead and fight at the end. Motherfucker, we never had there was no end to be fought for. It was already gone. We should have never fucking did it. I just have to get this ran out. I'm sorry, John. Why the fuck did we have to beat the Eagles that time? To go ahead and get why the fuck do we have to beat the Giants? No, I need the Giants because my neighbor is getting on my nerves. I gotta go ahead and beat this motherfucker. But we had no reason to win against the fucking Eagles. I don't give a damn if their backup was playing like ass. I don't care. There was no reason to win that fucking game. And now we won it. And now we back to number 7 when we could have been at number 5.
Or number
Fuck
6.
me. Or number 6. I had to get that out. I'm sorry.
I don't blame you.
Yeah, it's just like, yeah, man. What the hell? John.
Understandable though. Understandable.
The floor is yours, my man. Tell them where they can find you at, bro.
Hey, if y'all have not already checked in, we are on the road to 1,000 subscribers. Not only here on Off the Bench, so you hit that subscribe button and get bigger, BH, to 1,000 subscribers. But over here on Ball and Bernie podcast, we had 967 subscribers. We are 33 away from 1,000. So hit that subscribe button. Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, and Twitter at Ball and Bernie podcast. And then every Wednesday night, 9:30-ish, because y'all know what time we on. The Bernie breakdown.
He can't say he can't say it, but I will. They're on CP time. They got 3. They got 3 of them on. And here's the thing: you still got a day and a half of motherfucking Black History Month. So you know what you're doing. So yeah, I'll say what they on CP time.
I'm towing the Owen Hart Nation domination line in there.
I like what you did there.
I'm doing that. But y'all know what time we
are.
He's
being a nugget, ladies and gentlemen. He's being a nugget. If you don't know, you know.
If not,
if you know, you know. If you know, you know.
If you know, you know. 9 o'clock-ish. Every Wednesday night, the Bernie Breakdown. Me, Reedy Z, Juan Gotti, the Bernie Breakdown. Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, and Twitter. Whether it's mock drafts, whether it's news, whether it's an absolute rain calling me a moron 2 weeks ago for saying, John, we don't need Tyler Linderbaum. I look pretty good right now.
We need him now.
I look pretty schmat right now. So y'all know what time it is. BIBTBB Washington in 5. Y'all, let's get this money this offseason. We got money to spend, we got money to earn, and we got prospects to draft.
Yes. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in today. As always, help me grow so we can do more. Hit that like. If you're watching this post show, leave a comment in the comment section. Tell me what you think about the whole entire the things that we talked about. You talked about what's the name? AP's pressure, DQ's pressure. What's the name? Biadasz getting released. Wiley getting resigned. What's the name? The combine. We talked about Tremaine Edmonds, the report cards. Tell me what you think in the comment section. Don't just sit here, watch the shit, and then just not say anything. I know you got some opinions on this shit if you're watching this show. Tell me if you think how I edited the whole entire thing, just coming in real close and being in an intimate space. Tell me
Talk
what you
to
thought
us.
about that. Say, I don't give a fuck. Tell me that I look stupid. I don't give a fuck. Hey, you wrote it. Hey, I mean, shit. But no, all jokes aside, help us grow so we can do more. Appreciate everybody tuning in today. Shout out to Sean in the comment section. You the MVP of the comments
Yo.
today. As always, guys, left hand up. Who are we? The Commanders.
Matters.
Peace.